funny fellows.
They're more like BBs.
And they don't like go, I have to go.
Hey, One Eye.
One eye what?
One Eye what?
We're very good. So we just decided.
Mobile cam. You can get everybody sitting down.
That's a good one. Finally figures it out.
I have something to say to you.
Oh, jeez. You know, you've got a pretty distinctive cackle, too.
Just like his.
No.
You pointed at me all morning this morning.
Well,
Oh,
Yeah, tomorrow night at Kennebunkport. Yeah, what time?
I think we made it to Babe Table.
cool. We're on our way back.
7:30.
Oh, really? What was the series of that?
Well, I'm hoping I get my PA to work before then. I have.
Dad, I figure I got another 10 seconds on this, so I thought I just charged it. It should go 10 seconds anyway.
Yeah, we'll get this basketball pool game going.
Oh, the boys are really playing.
Maybe if you go up close, it'll make believe it's a big table.
It's huge. I can't even get it all on.
Don't forget the girl in the corner.
What, the tall one?
That's
Yes.
All right, is it still
We're
open there?
focusing now.
I'm moving. I'm moving.
Jeffrey, you just let it roll down?
Yeah.
That doesn't seem right.
It rolled down.
All right. Careful, you're not in a good place.
Still on.
All right, so
Hello.
Oh, how you doing, Edward?
bad. See?
There you go.
Hey,
All right, you have them like way apart or close?
Right, go apart.
Like that?
No, closer. Right there.
Like that. Okay. Now, what do I do at the end?
Angie went up north and had an LVO's pizza.
Ooh.
Pretty good. I had an Domino's pizza and sub.
Hi. I have something for you. Here's what it is.
Skid is over.
Yeah, it has my name, my face, or good.
Whatever came to my head.
Gangs here in North Conway?
Not, you know what?
We used to play in this pool.
Gangs here in North Conway, I'm scared.
Hey, don't get so upset.
I'm selling Tom share. Hey, what's that? What's that? How do I have to do this? I'm a client.
Why not?
Second. Who's supposed to?
Client for the center.
Wait a second. Wait. Who's second? Master. There you go.
Oh,
Pass out. Hey, you.
here, Kelly.
Programs. Oh. Kelly, Shady, help. Yep. Hey.
Katie, we gotta pass out the program.
This is the first time I see this, so.
You're the general manager.
Thank you. Do you have one, Kelly?
Taking attendance? No, you're supposed to count how long the speeches are. Like,
Party located at john.com.
and you have to count the votes.
You're in it.
Because we're gonna take votes.
You are official counters.
Well, they just skipped me, went right to you.
You see, you didn't want me, they wanted you. Go right now. Somebody in the audience is out of control.
You know what's there?
Yeah, speaking of was here.
Get the pink microphone up there, Tom.
Okay, there you go.
Tom, up on top of the speaker.
That's not.
Oh, no, it's a garage.
That's a microphone.
Now comes the stupid order, all right? Get out of control again, you'll have to hear this.
What are we doing?
Counting on it. Oh, that's a mistake.
On date, June 22nd, 1996, Thomas E. Cormier called to order. No E. I'd like to introduce Mike A.L.
John.com.
I just echoed.
Yeah.
Yeah, bouncing off.
Cormier to give our invocation and pledge.
Oh, good.
Yes.
Now, does that mean that you're going to come up and talk about a job?
No, he's gonna.
I pledge allegiance to the flag. United States of the Cormiers.
That's what we have to do. You'll have to give it a little.
You are now involved in the Toastmasters meeting.
Come on.
Make believe you're the best man.
All right, stand up, everybody.
Flag.
Yeah.
You too, Jake.
Ron,
Well, you're not going to
stand.
want us to go. Okay.
Where's the flag?
Let's have a ball.
Let's have a ball.
There's a flag. Take a picture of that flag, will you?
Mike,
Here we go, Mike.
what a ranch. Oh, my God.
You got that.
Holy moly.
Now, lead us, Mike.
Jeez, it wasn't me.
Thing on the road. We're getting on. Hold up the flag.
The Unabomber just struck the second row. I just struck the second
Go like this so it looks windy.
Go ahead, Mike.
United States of Cormiers.
And to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under the roof,
Out in the rain.
and justice for all.
Is prayer still allowed in school?
So far, we have approximately 45 minutes to the second line. Extrapolate, we are in a 2-day reunion.
You're next.
I'd like to call up Kathy Morphy,
She's
please,
not here.
and do a little secretary treasurer.
What is she morphing?
Will you tell us what our funds are, please?
Only one like Jimmy.
I don't know if we're supposed to applaud for the secretary.
All right.
What the heck am I supposed to do here?
Everybody's on this.
I don't like it.
How bad is it?
Hey, Jim, why don't you need that on there? You should feel great.
He will break one of those.
Get rid of that.
No kidding. And Tom too.
I'll make some order.
I'm supposed to say that we have $7,000 in the treasury, and we're spending it on black children in Chicago.
All in favor of accepting minutes?
Hey, he's playing a tom-tom.
A person so they can keep track of the arms, please. So anybody that says gonna be counted up.
Danny is that.
Dan, Julie is the count.
Danny
Okay. Danny is
I shouldn't be lifting my leg.
Danny's the
Keep twisting. I don't like that. One cheek is going up and one cheek is going down. It's going to be a 360-degree weave.
That Toastmasters is generally something that you criticize somebody else. You stand up and every everyone is gonna criticize everyone else.
Is this a Jackie Gleason shit?
That's right.
What?
It's
Now.
called evaluating.
Okay, let me put everybody up again. You'll have your chance, and you're going to put down a score later on at how poorly I did as a Toastmaster, and you can give me all the criticism you want. Well, first of all, you banged that stupid drum. Then,
Don't be angry.
That's
so
what I
what
said.
they do, in what order they do it, and what they say, each one of you will have your turn when you get up, when we will all make complete mincemeat out of you.
You got any extra nitrogen still?
He is getting red.
So, I'm going to discuss the theme of the evening. The theme?
All right, keep it going now. Ralphie.
Painting.
I feel like I'm in.
Paint.
Paint.
Theme is going to be
Paint.
we're going to talk about the fall fight. We're going to have a 5-point plan on how to
Alliteration.
Paint.
Paint. Paint.
pick up paint. We're going to discuss the use of the ballots. Everyone got a ballot?
No.
Good.
No.
We're not going to discuss that.
We don't have ballots. We're going to go by raising hands.
Okay. Susan typed this up on a word processor that has approximately no end to the pages. And gave it to me approximately 1 minute ago. Now I'm going to introduce the general evaluator who will get up and begin the first order of criticism.
Jimmy, crack the
The
seat.
videographer.
Of course, that is James G. Cormier.
Oh, that's me.
No G.
Now you can clap for the, evaluator. 'Cause he's going to be completely lambasted like that. So, clap for the little man.
told me. And him. And never told him.
You are going to
Is there something for me to read?
And then do it too.
do all this.
All beef patties.
All that. Now, as you do it, you tell me what you're going to do. By the way, we have to supposed to capsulize this whole thing into 5 total minutes.
I have no idea what the duties of the general evaluator.
You think I knew what the theme of the evening was?
Yeah, but you can
Idiocy.
I can what?
Come on, General.
Come on.
Just make it up. What do you
Make some duties up.
Generalize it. Come on, General G.
Duties of the general evaluator.
General G.
Tech.
I've said it all.
TBI.
Night later.
Really special.
What is general evaluation? Oh, I know. I'm going to say
You
how
have
bad
to
you are.
evaluate the
That's right,
entire
Jim.
thing after it's done.
You're good at that, Jim. That's why we.
Thank you.
Not that your opinion will mean anything.
Does the word sarcasm come forward?
We voted you in this week.
Loud and clear in the back. That is
Ronald.
a stupid noise.
Yes.
Ramp Riley.
Time's up for the general.
Who's pitching?
Anyway, timer, vote, counter. Julie. Word
Cormier.
processor Cormier.
Yeah.
And DAC Webcom. Daniel Cormier. IT.
Don't screw it up! Stable topics. Word quiz master. All right? What's that mean? What do I do?
That's your wife. Read the next line.
Oh, whiff. I would say I'm a stuttering, but instead of going word, I'm going to word class master, Christine Cormier.
Now go ahead, see what it's like. Go ahead, see what it's like.
Hey, you're the biggest fan so far.
What are you, nervous?
Tom, give her the list.
Yeah, that's 3. That's 3. I think it's a failure.
Secret list.
No.
That's 6. Excellent, Chris.
Doing good.
Indigestion.
Okay.
The word for the evening.
Indigestion.
Indigestion, okay. Okay, you gotta explain what you're gonna do.
Yeah, if you know.
If you know.
What you're gonna do is you're going to call on approximately 8 people, and you're gonna give them a question that they're gonna answer on their feet. Not yet. In that answer, they have to answer. Ready? Go.
Whales have a spout because it was once their nose. When they were land creatures, they had a nose, they were like a dog, and their nose was in the front, but then they started to move towards the ocean, and the spout slowly moved up, and it became like a nose, like, you know how in like Brachiosaurus, dinosaurs have the nose on the top, it just migrated up there. So because it's easier to breathe when the spout and your nose is on the top of your head, because you can just kind of come up and the spout closes, and when you have indigestion, extra air comes out there.
Cormier.
Outstanding! Cormier! When the whale is underwater and it can hold its breath up to half an hour, a sperm whale can dive down for half an hour, or you, like a humpback whale can hold its breath for up to 15 minutes underwater and the spout keeps closed, and then as soon as it comes to the surface, the spout opens up, quickly expels the air, and takes in more. Time?
He's not done yet.
Justin.
Justin's next. Important question.
Justin, excuse me, you have to go up to the lectern.
Oh my.
Pull up a plant.
And when you're done, you come back to the
All right.
section.
All right, tell me what I need to say. Come on.
Sure you go the right section.
All right. Here's an important question to be asked.
Not that
You must use the word indigestion in your answer.
All right. Question. Give it to me, buddy. Indigestion.
Why do people have no neck?
All right.
Why do some people?
Perfect. Perfect guy.
I'm gonna have to write these questions out, I think.
Perfect speaker.
So this is how I go.
Why is there a broken table?
Justin, no leaning on the table. Points off. Yeah.
Posture is critical. Deduct 5
Stand like
points.
your father.
All right. Well then,
Sorry, I'm fast.
because their fathers, when they were younger, would start to say to them, "Hey, neck," and it would become a nickname. They really do have a neck. It is used for gas going in and out of their body.
A knick-knack.
Some more gas than others. Let's see here. I didn't say yet.
That was a long ad, though.
Huh?
It's a qualifier.
So, when they were young, first it started with Team Devine. Then it started to go to Veen. Because the Team Devine turned older, the Veen started to go into remission now. Now it's just neck because the person was working out. Their head went down into their shoulders. The shoulders went up, their head went down. Now they have to talk like this. Oh, she's ready to gesture. Now they walk around like this. Their pants up. And they're automatically called no neck. Neck. Yeah! No, I don't.
How common is that?
Oh, I don't.
2 minutes, and the question is.
That's ridiculous. You could say indigestion.
Okay.
Oh, now Justin's wasn't relevant. Amy's was relevant. His was.
What do you mean? Look at his neck.
So
Neck.
mean, Justin.
Huh?
Because they don't have a neck.
Kill the other guy.
I don't know.
Don't have any cats.
Yeah!
No Oz, no nothing.
I said, I don't know.
Because I have indigestion.
Got that out of the way.
Why do hockey players check? 2 minutes.
It's okay, he's stretching it out.
Stretching his neck.
Stretching his neck.
You need to sit on the other side.
But so far, they've
You
Justin, this is a serious joke.
Well, you can talk about the stuff behind
We
you.
really would like to know why hockey
checkerboard.
players check. What's the deal?
How come me and Danny don't get this question?
Josh, the easiest way to do it is like Amy and really talk about why hockey players check.
He doesn't know.
He doesn't check. He doesn't check, so how can he know?
He's in a no-check league.
Danny, I did answer. Killed him. Just killed him.
I don't think you're going to be in the A area.
Screw that in. That's what I'm talking
Can you tell us what happens when a person has an abscess?
Oh, she's happy now. This is like eating a bowl of ice cream.
With an abscess too?
Sweet for that job.
Okay.
Yes, I can tell you what happens when a person has an abscess. It's a very easy question for me. What happens is the nerve center of the tube becomes compromised. That nerve pulp center starts to break down.
Watch the hands.
I need my hands to communicate.
I can see a tooth. Right?
We'll learn.
She has a visual aid. About 36 of them.
No fair.
Stop.
And as the nerve center breaks down, it begins to develop
Abscess.
pus.
Good way to put it.
Develops pus, and that pus has nowhere to go.
More cake.
Where is it going to go?
Yellow?
So it has to go the only way out, which is out the root. Much like indigestion, indigestion either goes up or goes down. In case of a tooth, it goes up the root canal. And when it gets to the root canal,
Don't say those words.
then what? Then it inflates like a big balloon. And then you end up with toothache. And the only way to cure that is for root canal therapy.
John.com.
John Kramer.
Are we getting close to 2 minutes?
We want to know the answer.
Minute and a half? Everybody has heard horror stories about root canal. It's really not that bad. You use Novocaine, everything is numbed up, so you're really not supposed to feel anything.
Really?
Yes. And then the dentist goes in and he drills and makes that nice.
I think she likes her job a little bit too much. Yeah.
All the electricals.
Not to mention.
Wait a minute, we're interfering with time here. Family would want to learn something. Yeah?
How do you make bagels?
Bagel.
What is it?
How do you make a bagel?
Come on, Mo.
One of the first requirements when you get hired is the boss looks at you and says, "Show me your fingers." How wide you can spread your fingers depends on how many bagels you can hold at a time.
I can't film and laugh at the same time.
Here's the other one.
First you get flour, dough, sugar, salt, put it all in a big squeeze it. Stick your finger to the middle, make a hole, throw it in the oven, cook it 10 minutes. Boom, it's a bagel.
Put it at the boiling pot.
Now, if it cooks too fast, you eat it too fast, you get your indigestion, and you just feel like you can't eat any more bagels. So you move on to better things. Oh, you noticed. Next qualification in a bagel farm is to figure out where the bagel came from. So one day we went out in the back of the bagel farm and there was this huge inner tube. And
You sure imagined that?
Ah, you noticed the sequel.
my boss looked at me and I looked at him and she said that's where the bagel came from, the inner tube.
Wow.
So we all
Leave it to Mom.
The abscess didn't interest her at all.
So we all took a trip to Stop and Shop.
She says, do you believe him?
Good,
We all
Bob.
took a trip to Stop and Shop, and I'm overtime.
Good job, John.
Two more to go. Person that's going to come in and ask her, how do you plaster? Come on! Why does paneling bend? There's a question! Ask him the question. Yes, now, here's an insightful question, and if she screws it up, I'll never ask her to do it again.
What is belly button made of?
That is a question.
Do I get 2 minutes to think of this?
2 minutes to think about it. Now, you gotta respond right now. Right now.
You may take it out and look at it.
Yeah. All men lift your t-shirts.
And the answer is?
And the answer is, growing up as a kid, I never really knew what it was.
One.
And, am I already umming?
You're really umping.
You got something rough on the rough?
We you
Good, that wasted 20 seconds for you.
I'm doing good. So anyway, we ended up getting a bunny. And as you noticed earlier, was another little bunny here, and it reminded me of what belly button lint actually is. You have a tendency to hold the bunny here, and what happens is it creeps through the shirt. Visual aid. And it filters in. Let me get some and I'll show you. I think all it is when the bunny's not pooping, it's puking. Because it has indigestion. And this always goes in that belly button. And that's where it came from, was actually a bunny. And that's it.
And our last, so I don't have to get up and say it, our last one is Tammy.
All right, here.
The question is,
What is what?
explain crud. That is a question.
That does.
My first 2 dates.
Now, crud is something that you'll find a lot of at my house.
Well spoken.
It's under the refrigerator. Some of it is in the refrigerator. All depending on how long that food has been there.
Okay.
There's crud under the bed. There's crud on the bed.
Oh, no. Don't elaborate, please.
Under the bed.
Okay, just asking.
There's no crud in the bed. There is a certain amount of crud in Melissa's room. And it has been growing and growing. So very cruddy.
Where it is.
What is it? What is it? Where is it?
There's
know
no
where it is
explanation
now.
For crud can be anything. Absolutely anything. You are all sitting on crud. It's giving me indigestion.
No break, Tom. No break.
Okay, let's all hear it for our contestants. Yay! Well, that isn't what I wanted them to hear. All right, so now. Oh, jeez.
Oh my gosh.
80. Introduce speakers and each.
What, are you going to do some crud?
I'm announcing who's speaker number 1.
John.com humor.
Wants an intro.
How did the crowd get out of control?
I lost my flashlight.
Microphone. That is a mic if you're talking now.
You son of a gun!
The day has changed.
The whole color of this meeting is now in echo.
Turn the reverb down.
Split voice, split voice.
Yeah, how come?
Split voice. Split voice.
He loves that Simpson.
He loves it.
They live for that Simpson. Oh, Dad, this is like home. He's the Archie Bunker cartoon.
You got a homer in every one of your kids' houses.
All right. And our first speaker of the night.
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
Speaking on the subject of what he'll tell you. George Cormier! Let's give it up! Give it up! Give it up! Thank you very much.
said give it up, I'd give a rug.
The bunny is now in center.
I want to thank you all for being here tonight and the much needed help I needed. You fulfilled it in every way. I'm sorry to announce tonight that I am conceding to my opponent, and I will not be running. For state senate.
What's it say?
Word perfect. I do feel bad, and I'm sure you feel bad. But I want to ask you, you feel bad. Are you in favor that I do not run again? Those in favor, please say aye.
Aye!
Gee, thank you. Because I'm out of politics for good. This is it. I have a very big interest up at Idlewise. It's my new camp. It's an I camp.
I want to go!
I do too.
It's up there on I-93.
Do we get to bring our own?
I have a store in the I Mall.
Just your
As you enter the store through the electric eye, and you gaze on the shelves that we have at eye level, all the items, eyeballs, eyelids, eyeshadow,
Itinerary.
are all itemized.
I bet!
Now, I have eye specialists there for you to see. You have to kind of approach in eye-to-eye contact.
One.
It's an ideal place to visit. And I'm sure you will agree with me that I am the man for this eye business. All in favor, say
Aye! Dad, that was great, Dad.
That was just wonderful.
That was.
I never heard anything like that.
I'm just overcome.
Ice cream, anyone?
You scream.
Make an indigestion. I'd like to introduce the next contestant.
Everybody.
Yeah.
Tail.
Oh no. Inside.
Is she ready?
Aye, aye, Capitan.
Sorry.
It's the Vermont teddy bear salesman.
Our next speaker,
get rid of the bunny.
who will present the issue of blackened feet,
Again?
will be
Again.
Heather. No, this is different. Oh. Get her up, quick!
I'll do it.
Cormier!
Give it up, brothers and sisters.
Sounds like bean supper to me.
It's Nana snoring.
Yeah, do we still get to walk across the field to it?
We'll lean it against the table.
Well, I just want to tell all you people
We know you do.
that we enjoy going on trips. We like to travel. I have this kind of a reputation. that nobody wants to share a room with me in the motels. Especially some people. In fact, nobody even wants to sleep like 3 rooms away from me. And this very innocent little teddy bear here. I've been accused, and I mean I have really been accused of sounding just like this when I sleep.
I know it's like to talk over it.
And nobody will sleep with me in the same room. I've been kicked out of bed at least 25 times. I slept in the hallway one night. and just because, you know, I train my sleep, and a lot of times I'm kind of dreaming, and I'll go. And then people wait for me to take my next breath, and I don't breathe until they hear that sound, and they get so relieved because they think I'm dead. And they call the ambulance. All the fire trucks are outside, and they're screaming coming down the hallway, and all I'm doing is breathing. Listen.
Wait a minute.
That was unbearable.
Thank you. Shut it off.
Yes, shut it off. I can't.
Can barely stand it.
Really wonderful, although she didn't use indigestion.
We're beyond
It's a
that.
constant.
She didn't have to. That was something else. All right. Very important part of the night tonight is happening right now, because I've got the microphone. Our next speaker.
Shut that woman off.
Let's all go in the other room.
Yeah.
Pull the battery.
The next hotel room.
Thrown out.
Strangle it.
This is why you can't sleep in the same room with a woman.
She
We
listens
tried
as much as
pillows.
that bear does.
Let's hear it for Susan Marlin.
Homer!
What is a gallbladder?
I brought one along.
Where is the gallbladder?
Of all the gall.
Actually, this is a true speech that I gave at a Toastmasters meeting this winter, and I thought maybe it would be appropriate to show everybody what we really do at Toastmasters. The title of my speech tonight is Why Am I Here and Why Are You Here? And tonight, I would like you to pretend that you are all Toastmasters at a meeting. I have always been able to interact with people. Talking with people has never been a problem for me. I'm not afraid to talk to people in the supermarket and other public places. Actually, I've interviewed for jobs that I'm not qualified for, and yet I have achieved that goal of getting that position. What are my goals, and what do I really want to accomplish in life? Not only in Toastmasters, but in life in general. Well, one of the things I want to do is gain confidence. I think that we all have problems from time to time with confidence, and for me, it's been a difficult thing all my life. When I give speeches at Toastmasters, I'm often told, "You look so comfortable up there. You're a natural speaker." But see, I don't want to just look comfortable. I don't want to just look confident. I want to be confident. When I'm standing behind a lectern, I want to feel comfortable in that position. I want to know that my message is getting across to my audience, but I don't want to be standing here with my knees knocking together. And that's one of my primary goals in joining the Toastmasters Club in North Conway, New Hampshire. I also want to be able to gain courage. Confidence and courage are just a little bit different. Sometimes when we have to step out of our area, our comfort zone, it's difficult. And you want to be courageous about what you're going to do. One of my goals is to be able to speak at ladies' classes or meetings, perhaps at our camp at Vanderbrook in Maine. And in that situation, I will be in front of 2, 3, maybe 400 women. Well, that's a little bit different than standing in front of 12 people in a club, or perhaps even 30 or 40, such as there are in this room tonight. 200 people, you have to be sure that you project your voice. Your voice has to go from one corner of the room to the other. You have to be comfortable with it. You have to be able to accentuate the words that you want to. You have to also be able to use hand motions. You have to be able to show what you mean. It's not so easy to do that all the time. It's always more comfortable if you know your subject, you know what you're going to talk about, you can put everything in order in your mind, so you don't always have to be glancing down at the table. You don't always have to know what you're going to say next because you've rehearsed it over and over. It's in your mind and in your heart. It's particularly easy if you are convicted on whatever the subject is that you're going to talk about. Another important thing is to be able to gain eye contact with people. When I first joined Toastmasters, I was unable to do that. I would peruse the crowd and move very quickly from one person to another, such as I'm doing right now. That is the improper way to speak before people. You should gain someone's attention, look them in the eye for 2 or 3 seconds, move on to the next one. And it's most important that you hit every corner of the room. If someone's sitting behind you, you must turn to face that person and look at them briefly. And then again, find someone who's off in the corner. And by doing that, you gain the attention of everyone in the room, you draw everyone in, and you do not leave anyone out of the conversation.
Marlin!